Into the sluice we go. Uh-oh. This could be a negative. Yep. Wow.
Cruelty and callousness.
That was a low percentage chance. Great, now we have to have Bulwark of Faith equipped on our, So let's check that one out, because we had no one who was below neutral. So that was a 5%er, I'm pretty sure.
Tread carefully and quickly. This.
Yep, that was a 5%er.
Country.
That's XCOM, baby. But look at how many wheels we have. Bask in the glory of our wheels. And then it immediately starts chipping away at our armor. Ooh, some Thunderclap grenades are very nice to pick up. Early swine stash. Let's get the relic chest.
Bundled into this meager pile.
Or not. I did not get any food. That was probably... I probably should have spent a little on food.
Our once familiar kingdom.
Yeah, we did leave with 98, and I... Oh, I think I had food and I didn't even use it. Yeah, it's even more, my addled brain. And we're already almost full, so... This is gonna be... This sluice is gonna be a little awkward.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
Who needs this more? So Pallone, you'd be getting it with these two. That pushes 2 into 14. I'll do that. Get those both into the next one up. That's fine. I think we're gonna be just fine in here, but no, I didn't check what got replaced. That was lazy play. You don't stun our boy the poet. You may be unaware. Shame that we're losing some of our crit damage to the defend token, but
Excellent work.
and Lustrous. I forgot. I think you still have natural swing. I guess natural swing is not as bad as it used to be. That's an interesting... That's an interesting observation. So natural swing I used to not take because I felt like warlocks couldn't benefit from it. But now that we have a backline melee attack, maybe there's an argument to be made that that we should be grabbing it. Maybe we should lock it in. It'll probably go away before we can, because that's the way these things tend to happen.
This road cannot be walked alone. Trammeled, trapped.
I just got rid of that stress.
By fear.
We should put Footman's... Oh, we already have Footman's Grog here. Okay. I think that's the first time I've used Bulwark of Faith. As a side note. I've never tried doing Tank Crusader. Has anyone had any luck with that? I've never in all my days seen a single fight yield 3 indelible trinkets. What? That's crazy. Now, if we actually want any of them is a different question, but like, here's what I think we do. I think we now go Shambler's Eye that. We go Disarming Dagger that. So let's see. This is, if someone is dazed, stun them. If they're stunned, do more damage. Doesn't really work. I guess a little more crit for you is fine. And then I don't know that Unwavering Standard is that useful, so I may put Minor Gilded here. Vanished Vanity is also pretty good. Actually, Vanished Vanity is pretty good. We have to be a little mindful of light levels, but recently returned to Darkest Dungeon 1, and yeah, game has no mercy to spare for me. Oh, Bray. So, Bray, I think we've talked about this before, but the original Darkest Dungeon was a little brutal, but the real bee's knees, from my perspective, is Pitch Black Dungeon, if you haven't played it. I'm also super curious about Black Reliquary, but Pitch Black Dungeon was the version of Darkest Dungeon that sold me on it completely. Like, I was addicted to that. Okay, no stuns for us. Kind of hoping that we just get the get the weaken, so that, because I think he'll probably do cripple them, which is a back rank attack, so the weaken will, okay, or he will spit roast us. I guess that's fine too. Oh, Pitch Black Dungeon. If you think that Darkest Dungeon 1 is brutal, Pitch Black Dungeon is on another level of brutality. It's a delight. They have no problem hitting around us. Hitting around our stun, but can't say the same in the other direction.
Bravo.
Ooh, good stress heal there. Wow. That was intense. But yeah, Pitch Black Dungeon was the OG unbelievable brutality version of Darkest Dungeon. It had permanent corpse light, so if you left corpses, they respawned enemies, just always, like, by default, which was pretty something. So you're dying. You're not dying, but we can't do much about that. Let's just toss out a heal.
But a welcome one nonetheless.
Yeah, I have a full run of Pitch Black Dungeon on the channel, and it was one of the most fun runs I've had. 4-4. Okay, we can do this then. We're better off leaving that for someone else, aren't we? Yeah, the ending of that run was just on another level. Let's see. We'll just intimidate here, I think. I want to get the stress heal here before we do Solemnity. Oh, the stress heal is what got removed from my bar. How lovely. Okay. Whoops. Completed a long medium difficulty dungeon. Ooh, hold on a second. Let's 9 damage. That kills. This does 4. If I want, I guess I do that. Easily. Okay, so Completed a long medium dungeon easily, and then decided to go for one more hallway. And I was full health. There was a chest. Ran out. Light ran out in the last area before a very big room. Instant shambler. My Arbalest pulled to rank 1. Leopard rank 4 every single turn. Yep. Sounds familiar. This guy's dead anyways, so might as well fish for the crit. Now, unfortunately, didn't land great on stress on that one. If people would be into it, I would happily return to Darkest Dungeon 1 at some point and play it a little bit. It's just a big commitment. That's the thing about Darkest Dungeon. Oh yeah, so okay. So 1, our inventory is full, and 2, Stunning should go for Inspiring Cry. And then Thrilling Tablet can go away. Sorry, Thrilling Tablet. If we're not using Minor Gilded now, we're probably not going to be.
The coach's plating is spent.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Darkest Dungeon, though, in Lustrous, is just that it's not like I'm committing, like, a few weeks to learning it. It's like I'm committing months and months and months to the totality of a run, right? Because runs are, you know, are very long, especially with the way that I'm playing them. We'll start with this guy, I guess. We got some stress issues, though, for sure. You're blind as a bat. So many things going on here. All right, let's just try and peel away his stuff, I guess. With 5. If Zealous was upgraded, we'd have a different story, but I think we just do this. Because we're going to get this guy regardless. But yeah, doing a full run of Darkest Dungeon is a slightly different time commitment, I think, than a lot of other things. Keep stacking that up if we can. Like that's like a 2 to 3 month commitment, I feel like. Maybe way more than that, actually, now that I think about it. I think that might be wildly underestimating how many months it takes to do one. I guess I could go back and look and see how long it took me to do Darkest Dungeon. You get Inspiring Cry. Oh, you get Inspiring Cry more frequently than I expected. Why did you gain a stress from that?
A breakthrough.
We can kill you with the Plague Doctor. So let's get the Solemnity for the stress healing. I'm currently doing DD1 no mod normal difficulty, and I was wondering what to do after I finish the vanilla game. Pitch Black Dungeon. That's the thing. That's if you're looking for a real step up in difficulty, there is no better option, in my opinion. So okay, apply to attacker when hit if flame less than 40. If any enemy has stun, resist. Well, the hardest difficulty. That's the thing, though. The hardest difficulty is like the Blood Moon difficulty, and it's really only harder because of a time limit, if I recall correctly. Unless they changed it. But Blood Moon was mostly about finishing quickly. I never loved Crimson Curse too much. Ooh, okay. You get a negative quirk here. We get double combat items, which I think are going to be the Pustule Solve, which I'm down with. We got Shattered Will, though. Damn. That's rough. And now we have more Pustule Solve than I know what to do with. Pouch of Lie can go. We have enough other ways to get rid of that, so I think we can get rid of those. Crow's Feet, I think, just need to go because we were just too full on stuff. Operating Table, 10% after every region. We could put it on for 1 to try and get rid of Tarantism. Not that Tarantism has done too much work on us, but I think we have something that's basically worthless at the moment. I hope our Loathing does not totally overflow here. We've got a lot of quirks we need to deal with. A hospital would be good.
We would come here in summers of years gone.
So Shattered Will. Very unfortunate. We get 3 out of 4 on this. Is there any way we can... I guess, first of all, where are we going? Okay.
Fairly priced.
More Meltdown, less Hoarders. We don't... we kind of want a Hoarder if we're going to the Shroud. That's a bit unfortunate. Do we have one of these that I don't really care about? Yeah, Tanglement Act can go. We have 1 Meditative Totem. I'll probably grab the songbook and that. I think we're
on the road to damnation.
pretty zoophobic as whatever. Don't love those. Shattered Will. Well, but the thing is Shattered Will is going to be the last one removed. Fear of Fisherfolk might come in handy. But let's do this to get stress a bit more under control. We'll just get rid of zoophobic over here. That's fine. Do that for the relationship. Toss that there. Food. This time we will use food. Shocking, I know. Only 1 mastery.
Survival demands it.
But I was a little sad that we didn't have Zealous going. And then at least for now, get rid of that. Bring back Stunning. Put that there to clean things up. And then...
The plating is patched. The coach stands ready once more.
We could roll the dice on a whiskey barrel. That is a thing that we could do. How bad is our worst relationship? It's 10. We have a lot of money. I think I'm gonna roll the dice. What could possibly go wrong? Well, that certainly answered that question, didn't it? Alright, so Illustrious and Bloodfang got eviscerated, and so did... Or yeah, Illustrious and Bloodfang, alright. Get some back up to 11, and then... Put some 12. We won't likely get any further, but do we have anyone else who's on the tipping point? No. It's really just Bloodfang and Illustrious. We could slow ourselves down to get them out of the 3%, but like, what could possibly go wrong, right?
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
I'm gonna grab those. I'm not gonna use them right now. I don't think we need the speed. And then the question is,
everywhere in ruin.
More. I don't think we're gonna be melting down.
In need.
We get bleed trinkets over here, which could potentially be good for RC. But getting plague trinkets might be better. Like, if we get something like a Corrupted Cleaver, we can pair that with the Armory Key, and we'll be able to land our Plague Grenades, and it's a weapon. I think that's probably the best way to go. And we'll probably be clearing out that anyways.
Overrun with putrescence and rot.
Grab the bear traps. And... not really anything for buffing our debuff resist. I'm thinking about it for Pallone. Okay. We're still carrying around a bunch of stuff. That's for sure. But I think the feeder will be okay.